everybody, Joe Snowmobiles here. If you are removing some old carpet and you have the same issue that I do, which is I could not get up the foam padding that was on the wood, what I did was I went to Home Depot, I rented a stripping machine, and they have a special blade you put on the front there, and it does scrape over wood nicely, and it'll remove all that rubber from the floor. Now, it's not going to get every single little tiny bit off, but it's going to get the majority of the thick stuff off, enough to give you a nice flat layer to either put new carpet down or new hardwood, tile, that sort of thing. So what I'm doing is just removing it, just going in lines. It's pretty simple, probably take you a couple hours to do a room, but I tried scraping it with a shovel, which I have over here. I won't show you, but a flat shovel. And I'll tell you what, my arms, as much as I love getting muscles, it would have taken me forever. So bottom line is, rent the machine. It's gonna save you a ton of time, and you'll be able to scrape up not only tile, old carpet, old wood floor, all kinds of stuff that you would have issues with from being, this is original, probably to the house, probably 50 years old. And so it would have been very difficult to get off. It's like they glued it down back in the day. So I hope that helps. I'll show you guys some clips of me removing it using the machine, and you'll see how easy it is. Alright guys, so I just shut the machine off. I have my wife video because I want to show you something here. Just take a look right here. Down here you'll see that sometimes if you're not too careful, and it really happens even if you can't help yourself, it'll get underneath the wood a little bit depending on how well this stuff is glued down. So you will get some spots like that. Later on you probably just have to fill, if you want it perfectly level, like for carpet, so you don't want to dip there, you'll just have to go in and spackle that and fill that little indentation in. So anyways, just wanted to point that out. It does happen, don't be freaked out. Just what I do is I lift the blade. So when I come across it like this and I get stuck underneath there, I usually come back a little bit, try to come back on top of it or back onto the other side and keep going. The other thing you can do is you come from an angle like this. Now you see I lifted it up over because right here is where the two pieces of plywood come together. So there's a little bit of a lip here. This is sticking up a little bit right here. So even if I come this way, I'll catch this edge and it's gonna tear it off. Now, might not be such a bad thing because you are gonna level out. You see how nice and level it is again? So it was actually, the plywood was sticking up just a little bit here. So I'm just gonna kind of go back over this a couple times, maybe this direction, try to smooth it out. But this is the joint where the two plywoods meet, here and here and here. So it's like a T right there. So what I've done here is I've kind of worked my way around this spot because I know this is a problem spot, and I've cleaned all this stuff off around it. So now all I have is this one spot that, like I said, has a little bit of an indentation, but it's not too bad. But that's just subfloor. That's not a regular wood floor, so I'm not worried about that. But anyways, guys, that's what you can do. Hope that helps. And if you have floor like mine, hopefully you don't. But use this machine here. This is basically a floor stripper, and using this blade here, this is a special wood blade. Make sure you have it on the right side. I believe the Home Depot guy will set it up for you like he did for me. And it's really heavy. Use 2 people to pick it up. I barely could get it in and out of my car, so just don't hurt your back. And thanks for watching Joe Snowmobiles. We're gonna wrap it up here, and we'll see you next time.